Hi, I'm Marge Kinney, and I would like to see you paint some roses with me. Now, I have looked a lot through my neighborhood, and I live in a very fortunate little village that has over 200 species of trees and all kinds of flower bushes. So what they do is get clusters of roses, but this morning when I was out, I didn't find exactly the cluster that I wanted. And I do paint in the impressionistic style, so I'm going to show you an easy way to make roses and a pretty little flower in an impressionistic style. Now the reason that I like this is that I was in a booth next to a woman a few years ago, and she kept selling small paintings, roughly 8 by 10 or 9 by 12, and they were of white roses in her backyard, and she'd paint roughly 5 little roses and a couple of buds, and they sold and they sold and they sold. So I thought, well, it's time for me to do that, and I've had quite a bit of luck with little white roses in an impressionistic style. So I hope you enjoy this. Here we go. The painting is undertoned in red, and the reason I painted in red was so that it would be the complement of green, and this will have a lot of green in it behind the white roses. So here we go. I'm going to use sap green and some magenta here to make a darker green. And I see there's some leaves. You know, the leaves of a rose tend to look, there's 3 leaves or 5 leaves. This is magenta and viridian. I think it kind of looked like that. This time I'm going to let a little bit of the red show through just for an added touch of color. Now I'm going to add a little bit of green, or a little bit of Naples to that green just to kind of brighten it up in spots. I'm trying to be a two-handed painter so you can see what I'm doing, but I am going to switch back to my right hand, okay? I'll go back and forth. I'm just making some leaves, obviously. Filling in a little bit of background. Putting a little bit of orchid in there, just for a slight change of color. After all, they are in a garden, and it's just to give them a little background. I'm going to paint the outside. I'm not sticking with the yellow color per se because I think that the white is, and I'm trying to make it more universal so that a person could use it with just about anything. All right, I'm adding just a little bit of blue here and there, for fun of it. I think I'll add a little bit over here too. The point of this, it makes me feel like I'm in the middle of a very lovely day. I hope you feel that way too. It's just to make somebody happy. It's just to make you happy. I don't know about you, but this makes me feel so romantic, so happy. I don't need to have this. This is where I want to go. I hope you'll go with me. See you soon.